Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, where things are going well, but we're taking arguably some pretty big gambles right now. We've smashed Teclis' army, driven him into the flipping sea, and he's still recovering for a few turns. We've also sent a Doom Engineer to flipping blow the hell out of Great Turtle Isle, so his core military infrastructure is screwed, and that's going to give us a really good opportunity to just float around on the right here and just basically smash all of his cities, and we might take one of them, but mostly we'll burn the bastards to the ground. We've also got our brand new army under Arkling, the best army we've ever fielded down here. It's time to get the elves out of the south of our core economic heartland. It makes me nervous that high elves who hate me are just floating around there. They need to flipping go, alright? So Arkling's going to sort that out. Now I'm raiding inside their territory, they're hopefully going to attack me between this turn and the next anyway. And meanwhile, the lizard men, well, they're trying to do the second stage of their ritual. So I think we need to go and deal with that. I'm not too sure what happens if I, like, you know, destroy the settlement. Do they, like, have to wait, say, a certain number of turns, then they get to try again? I've no clue. But in either case, it'll put them well bloody behind, so why not give it a go? Because Lothern seems to be well far behind. They've not even begun the second tier yet, and I could have started it ages ago. So if I can knock out the lizard people who got to it first, or rather, first after I had the opportunity but declined to start it, yeah, actually, I think we could be in very, very good shape indeed. But on the way to doing that, yeah, we've taken over Axolotl as well. We're taking over a few too many settlements. The food situation's gonna get bad. It's not as bad as it looks. That's just kind of because I did a bit of colonization this turn. But it is gonna get in trouble sooner or later. I'm concerned I may have done a bit too much here. Also, by the way, Abskit. Abskit, you can have some new stuff. Have level 2 Death Frenzy. I'll remember to use that at some point, I promise. And Skrik the Assassin with him as well. Sure, let's just get your skill up. Actually, you could do with... in all fairness, you're not going to be that survivable even with, are you? No. Just, assassins don't have that much health. They're not really supposed to. Possibly Elusive would be a better bet, so he doesn't get hit that often. Let's just go for Precise. Let's just make him as powerful as possible. Let's just actually make sure that when he goes head-to-head with a Lord, he can actually really whack out that damage. Though, I'm going to be honest, the Rat Assassins, I'm not thrilled with them. To be honest, I prefer the Dark Elf Assassins, which have ridiculous, stupidly high kind of hand bow damage things. So they've got range of, like, I don't know, 80 or something. But the damage is, like, huge. Like, I swear, like, I saw one that was, like, 800, 900 damage at one point. That was just stupid. Right, I think that's what we can do this turn. I've kind of spent all of the money. How's the Pestilent Knave going, by the way? That's... ooh, that's almost flipping done. Right, well, that's going to have a flipping knock-on effect corruption everywhere. Hopefully we're ready for it. I've been building rubbish tips all over the bloody place. Right, Lothern. Obviously, Lawmasters aren't doing anything. What are you guys planning to do? You guys are probably going to run for home at this point, because, yeah, you're a little bit on the screwed side. Now, with this city belonging to me, I can hopefully just walk straight through it and now get straight out of this corrupted area. And by the time I get back here, the vampiric corruption will have been driven out by the untainted of my buildings. Those guys just hanging out there. Clan Sky just... ooh! Clan Sky, you had the perfect opportunity to flipping destroy one of their flipping... oh, bloody hell, Clan Sky. Well, on the plus side, they'll draw the attention of any flipping lords nearby, because they've just started attacking cities. But you could have actually taken out one of their ritual sites, Clan Sky, huh? What the bloody hell are you playing at? Now, speaking of which, the vampire agents naff off, which will hopefully reduce the level of vampiric corruption, or rather, reduce the impact on it. Vessels of Chaos are still around somewhere. Pestilent Schemes ready. We've also got training dummies. Melee attack plus 15! Oh, blimey. We should just buy more training dummies if that's what that does. Right, so the accuracy of all my units is now way up, and I've got... Pestilent Scheme, fine, of course. That one's not off cooldown. That's the first time that's been available. I really like this one, by the way, because, like, by that I mean, like, I really like the rights of all the Skaven, because I think, like, say, the High Elves get really boring, uninteresting, right? The Dark Elves ones are okay. The Lizard ones, some of them are fun. I think, like, the most fun and interesting and useful ones actually do belong to the Skaven, because two of the rituals are really cool, unique heroes, which is just kind of fun. And Dominating Scheme is a really good early game one. And 13th Scheme is just really, really cheap and just remains good throughout the entire game. Just because, yeah, hero success chance 13% up is a really, really nice boost. Loyalty is really important. Diplomatic relations is a nice to have. And the Pestilence Clanstone is just a really good, useful ability. it's just a nice thing to constantly be activating. Pretty much the moment it becomes available, turn it on, because it's so bloody cheap. But yeah, the Pestilent Scheme Priest, a special priest who can cause a deadly plague. Now, I don't know what that deadly plague looks like, whether it's a... and presumably, like the Doom Engineer, he's a one-use only thing. But don't worry about him just for now. Instead, actually, I want to summon up one of the other sorts. And Subatar needs to go up to... oh, flipping 3,000. Okay, do it. Deserves it. Right, I need to go up to... okay, you have insufficient... oh, bloody hell, these things are expensive. Right, okay. Cancel the upgrade just for now. It's okay for the minute. We'll do that next turn. Get the money back. Because I do actually want to recruit a flipping... these are way more expensive than everything else. That's just bloody annoying. Right, I do want to actually recruit one of these. But I kind of want to recruit them not so much as a unit, so much as a scout. Let's see what we've got here. Campaign line of sight plus 10%. That's useful. Oh, speed plus 50. Oh, that's speed, not... movement on campaign map. Although, Strider, speed and combat penalties caused by terrain. No. I want this guy, Perceptive. So, campaign line of sight plus 10%. And the reason is, I'm starting to think about the rest of the world. The rest of the world. Also, he just spreads corruption. Despite the fact that's a bad thing, but whatever. He's a priest, it's fine. And he's also kind of hiding behind his little thing there. That's an interesting choice of camera angles. Right, you can also, yeah, damage walls, wound, hinder replenishment, scouting. Honestly, not great. But I'm more interested in him actually going overseas. Because over here, I know for a fact, you know, Queek Headtaker starts around here somewhere. So, presumably, he's getting on with something. And actually... I can figure out a little bit about what's going on around here, because I can hover over an area I can't see, and it tells me what the actual predominant level of kind of corruption or not is. So, okay, I know Queek's not dead, because that's his starting location, and it's Skaven corruption 82%, so that's fine. And what's it around here? Untainted 65. That's potentially bad, because unfortunately Krokgar starts around here, so those two will run into each other pretty bloody quickly. So, had I seen, like, Skaven corruption really high everywhere around here, that would have been a good sign, because that would have meant that Queek Headtaker's having a good game. If Queek Headtaker's having a good game, then, yeah, that means I could potentially go over, be friends with him, and figure out what's going on. But I want to send a hero over here, just have a little loosey round, figure out what the lie of the land is, because at some point I might want to expand out there. Not necessarily because I'm running out of places to expand to, I've got plenty of space to expand to around here. I'm actually after pastures. Because there's no pastures close by to where I am right now. But there's going to be other pastures around here. I am perfectly happy to expand over to a new continent, literally just to get hold of more food. That's 100% fine. If I can go over, take a settlement, and then basically hold it with a small army and a garrison, and it's going to protect some flipping pastures, producing up to, I think it's 6 food at level 3 every turn. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm going to do that. Also, irritatingly, the elves didn't take the bait. They didn't want to come out. Fine, let's just get a little bit closer to them. Not so close that they'll draw in the reinforcements from the garrison, because the garrison here is pretty significant itself. But hopefully close enough they'll decide to come and get me. I mean, if they don't, then I'm just basically getting money and food, which isn't the worst thing in the world either. Maybe they were waiting because I was too close by to Zanslek, and that would have, like, drawn in the garrison from there. I don't know, possibly. Right. Now... next move. Hang on. Vomik, where are you? Can you get over to... no, you're nowhere near there yet. Sadly, you're going to be probably just joining up with this force in that case. Actually, if I was to detach Shriek, I could just send Shriek up there. He'd get up there pretty quick, actually. No, don't attack that settlement. Don't... I just want you to go over... oh, that's just the symbol for detach. Fine. Yeah, detach Shriek and send him up ahead. And that means Vomik, in fact, actually, you go back down and help out Lord Skrolk with all this business. So that's fine. And now, in normal mode, yeah, I can get outside of Vampiric Corruption territory without ever actually putting my foot on the ground. How's this over here doing, by the way? The wall's going to take some time to heal up fully, but we've already got a garrison coming in, and I trust the vampires not to attack me. And yeah, friend, vampires... Itza, but Itza don't seem to actually have any flipping actual armies on the field anywhere near me. They just got those forces over there. So by the time they get over to me, I could just train some new stuff or just kind of toss in some additional defenses if I needed to. That's fine. Problem is, my army's not quite to full strength yet, but it'll have to do. I need to get on with this. How long have I got? 6 turns. I could wait one more turn, but literally I'm just waiting for one unit to get back up to strength, and it's not even going to be up to strength. Oh, had I had the flipping embedded assassin, it probably would have been, you know. You know what? It's one unit. It's one unit we can deal. So all I need to do is just basically get you into march mode and get you moving in this direction. Actually, in march mode, you're going to get there flipping before the assassin does. Right, get out of there. Through here. Ah, wait, hang on. Wait. Oh, never mind. This is friendly territory, so I'm going to heal up here anyway. So if I just actually stayed embedded, I'd be healing more and he'd actually be further along. So well done me for all sorts of reasons there. Right, never mind. It's fine. We've got ourselves at this point, yeah, plus 36 on the old warpstone. That's looking very, very good indeed. And I've already got my eyes over here. Because if I just burn this place to the ground, I could just send this guy straight up here and say, hey, can't help but notice you're sitting on a ritual resource site right there. So wouldn't mind having that for myself, as that is indeed... Oh, that's one hell of a garrison, though. I think he knows I'm coming. What other ritual resource sites do we have? Because they've got the big shiny thing going on. There's the... Ooh. Oh, yeah, Skrolk's got to go and do the special plot mission to get his, like, corrupting rod corrupting again. Because he's had some trouble. His rod's not as corrupting as it used to be. Right, there's one over here that's being held by the Dark Elves. Presumably there's got to be... You've got to have one over here somewhere, right? There must be one somewhere in this part of the world. Maybe you don't always get to see them until you've actually, like, had some advice on the territory. But okay. We need to get over here and try and take this off this guy, potentially, anyway. Because this guy is basically just one thing. Maybe if we might just siege that guy out, that might be easier. Screw it. We'll keep this army moving north, that's fine. And Lord Skrolk, I need to know what to do with you. You're pretty much back up to strength at this point. There's the Sentinels of Zeti right here. That is a capital. It's got walls. And it's being guarded by Silver Helms, Lawmaster. Ooh, a High Mage and a Noble. Probably means there's a specialised building in here that lets you have that. Probably you've got the... Yeah, Shrine of Asurian. That's got to be what gives you that, presumably. Oh, no, never mind. It's the Grand Repository that gives him that, in fact. My mistake. Yep, so he's got an extra High Mage in there. Can I just basically walk in there? I might be able to, you know. Just basically using the same strategy as I just used over the Lizard Settlement. If I basically just... Oh, but I don't have any Plague Claw catapults in support. If I just basically swarm the walls with Plague Monks, but I also don't have an Assassin. This army is not as good, it must be said. Let's compare it to other forces. There's Caverns of the Great Bats, which has a decent defense but no actual walls, which makes life a lot easier. And then this up here has flipping, yeah, basically no garrison, but does have walls. Compared to the garrison we got down here, nowhere near as scary. That I would be totally happy to just basically walk up to the walls with. That'd be fine. Screw it, let's just go in and see what it looks like when we actually attack. So, heading in here. Game says I've got a decent chance anyway. Ah, there's 2 units of Silver Helms. So what they've got up on the wall is actually going to be... Yeah, Sea Guards, I think Plague Monks can stand up to, assuming they've got superior numbers. And then it's just the White Lions of Krace. Their strength is in, yeah, decent amount of armor. But I'd say we outnumber them enough to pull this off. Yeah, let's just do this. I think we can pull this off. Now, what have we got here? Relatively narrow one, because this is in the way and doesn't do anything. Okay, actually, not much wall to actually flipping fight on, but 2 gates, and then the plaza is back here. Fine, okay, what are we going to do here? 13 doesn't feel that high. Let's just gamble for a bit more. Yep, got a fair bit more, in fact, lovely. Right, start deployment. Which of your spells can and can't be used when on walls? You cannot target if on a wall, fine. So I can't target people on a wall with Pestilent Breath. Wither's fine, and there's no restrictions marked here about Wither, so I can lower the armor levels pretty quickly like that. Let's just send in my Plague Monks at the front door, and then we'll have my... Actually, no. Wrong way round. We'll have my clan rats just heading in the front. But actually, we'll keep the spears back, because the spears will be useful for dealing with the silver helms in the city. These guys will walk straight to the front door. Then all the guys on the outside will be the plague monks, so I want to keep them safe, because they don't have the defense, but they'll do a competent job. And these guys have got some actual defense with the shield. So they just absorb the bullets from the front door, because they'll totally try and hold this here front door. Everyone else just goes around the outside. Ogres can't do anything, so everything else just hang around as far to the back as you can, please. Right, let's keep Skrolk on this side, because I suspect if we can just basically clear them out of this way, there'll be a safe spot for Skrolk to come up to the gate and just start casting magic up onto the walls that way. So, one set of clan rats for right by the front door, one set of clan rats for right by the other front door to eat all the flipping ammunition. And then behind them, safely tucked away, couple of units of Plague Monks, and then, oh, then we've got a lot of units of Plague Monks for over here. Yeah, then we can just basically sweep through here and clean all this stuff up. Right, here we are, that'll do. Right, so, start the battle, stop things off. Where have you decided to chill out? Ah, they've decided not to bother with this front gate, they're just trying to guard this gate over here. Right, well in that case, you guys get over there and just basically block for my Plague Monks while they get up onto the walls. So you guys head over in that direction. Let's see if there's an immediate response to that, or is it just going to be they're going to start shooting? Yeah, they're just going to start shooting. So in which case, you guys do exactly what I said. Get up to the front and, ah, yes, good. There's a noble right there and some white lines of Crace. So, how about you guys just keep them busy? That will do very, very nicely indeed. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, I get the good anti-melee stuff up the side here. There we go. Everyone starts running in quick as you flipping light. We just need to knock out this tower here. Hang on, let's just check the range of this here tower. I mean, just look at the flipping range of that tower. That's just ridiculous. I've been thinking about modding this, quite frankly, because there is a mod you can use to reduce the range of the towers. If I just do it like that, I might be able to stretch them out a little bit. But the range of the towers is just stupid. Quite frankly, it is just absolutely flipping ridiculous. It just goes to the rear of the battle map. So you literally need to like stretch your units along the back of the map. And even then, sometimes they're just permanently going to be in range. And there's nothing you can do about it. And they're taking the bait. The clan rats with their shields blocking the arrows pretty effectively, are drawing the fire of all of the flipping archers. And that means my flipping Plague Monks are going to be able to make it onto the wall successfully. Very, very nice indeed. Now, speaking of which, actually, if this side's safe, you guys get over to this side of the battlefield, because this side seems to be an awful lot safer to me. So you guys just get over here, and speaking of which, we can just knock down this here gate immediately. Now, how are we all doing? Everything seems to be okay. These guys are a bit battered, but these guys have made it up very, very nicely indeed. Good, 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 good. Right. Now, I don't need to bother wasting some time on the rest of it. You guys, yeah, spear lads. Get over here and take this out, please. Just go over there and just start basically knocking down the front door. Because right now, there's no defense there whatsoever. What have we got here? We've got ourselves some archers heading in that direction. You guys are going to run into trouble almost immediately. That's fine. But now these guys have started kind of climbing up here. Lovely. You guys, these are just the clan rat shields. Your job is just to buy some time. Get over there and take out the flipping sea guard. You guys, get over there and back them up. You guys, get over there and back them up. Do not let these towers come under their control, please. I want these towers taken out before they start causing trouble. Meanwhile, over here, these guys are doing a weirdly good job, actually. Hang on. What's going on with all of this? You guys, get over here and take out these lads. One of you, just focus over here. Where's the other unit? There should have been two. There should be two coming up here. Where's the... Ah, there it is. These guys are just a bit slower on the draw. Right. The noble should be able to be taken out by a full-strength unit of Plague Monks. They're specifically anti-infantry, and these are infantry, so that's fine. These units are getting around over here. We've got you guys on here. You guys take out these guys, and then we've got more over here. Get over here and take out those guys. I don't want these guys who are archers being able to do anything, please. Lovely. Right, you guys, get over onto... Just loot around here. Let's take out these guys. Somebody is still firing. And is... Ah, Clan Rat shields. You're not going to be able to do a competent job actually fighting. So instead, get over there and just keep those guys busy. And actually, the white lines of Krace are going down pretty bloody fast. And I think it's safe now to bring Skrolk up. Right. What do I need to do here? Yep. The game is saying it's 100% fine for me to cast onto the walls by the looks of things. Oh, unless maybe not. Unless he's saying... I think that's just a range thing. It looks like it's okay. Right, Skrolk, start sprinting up as fast as your little stubby rat legs will carry ya. Because I suspect eventually it's going to lead to a big brawl around here. And when that happens, it will be useful for these guys to have literally no flipping... Oh, that tower's still on. Oh, well, never mind. Skrolk can take it for the time being. Just kick these guys out of the way, please. These guys are running away. That tower's now off again. Everyone just focus on that noble, please. Everyone just keep this noble down. Because, yeah, anti-infantry should be able to take out a noble, given a bit of time. You guys just hold still and take care of them. And now we've got ourselves... You guys, get over here. How did they get round you? Bloody hell. Well, these guys are pretty much surrounded at this point, so that's fine. You get over here. Yeah, that Sea Guard is screwed. That's some Plague Monks, but I think we're still doing pretty well. They've not got much in the way of reserves down in the city. In fact, they've got nothing but the flipping... Also, what happened to the... I did send you... Ah, there you are. You're just knocking down the gate, are you? Well done. Right. That gate's screwed. Now we've got flipping actual spearmen. Ready? Go and assassinate the Silver Helms, please. And the other spear guys... Where are you? That's one unit. Hang on, we've got one unit over here. And then one unit way back over here. Fine. You guys, get in here and support, please. Because now I've got spears on the ground ready to assassinate their cavalry. We've got the actual right tools for the job here. What's going on over here? That is that a lord? Hang on, what is that back there? That is the... Yep, that's the noble. That's the noble right there. Take out the Sea Guard, please. They're already at half strength. And now, if you'd be so kind, I think we're ready. Just actually hit these guys with one wither. And can you do it? There we go. And now their armor's gone. Their armor's completely gone. I think I might have hit my own guys too. Does this hit friends? It might hit friends, you know. Hang on. Who does it affect? Target, ground. No, enemy. It does say enemy. So, right. Now, these guys have got no flipping actual armor on them. So, that's good. And now, something big's going on here. My flipping clan rats with their spears are getting over here. Silver Helms are the superior troops, but these guys get special bonus damage. They're supposed to be taking out horses. This is their flipping job. So, oh yeah, looks like they're actually having a good effect over there. You guys doing some good work. That thing is actually firing. Oh, I'm just inside its dead range. Good. Right, what else can I do here? I can give these guys, I can give someone a bit of a weapon upgrade. This is all falling apart. Nice. This is all working pretty well. Right, you guys, get over there. Take out those Silver Helms. It actually feels like my guys are doing a good job here. They're going to lose, but they're going to do so much damage that we'll be able to walk in, take them out pretty easily. Right. Job done? I think job done on the walls, quite frankly. Very, very nice indeed. In which case, guys, get down over here and support against whatever you can. So just head down over here. Let's take out these lads, and you over there. Take out these lads. Nice. These guys have got tons of armor, don't they, as well, actually? So I can probably wither these guys quite effectively. So let's just wither them down. So, come on. Can you... Yep, you can do it straight through walls. So their armor's now just been reduced from 90 to 60. You can sit literally right there on their unit card, so that has worked correctly. Get down over there and just start knackering them. In come some more flipping lads. I could have sworn I told you to go and take out the main plaza. There you are. Right. These guys are also fizzly. I think there's... Oh, there was some form of mage, wasn't there? Right, these guys have been fizzled. Whatever that means. Well, screw it. Let's just quickly get some guys behind them. Lovely. So, if you guys want to be all fizzly, then you are going to be all surrounded. Which I think is going to be very, very bad for your morale indeed. So that will hopefully... Yep. Oh, that's completely screwed them. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Right, guys, recover. Recover. And job done. Nice. Very good indeed. I'm not sure what made you break, but at some point the game basically just says, you know what? Screw it. That's good enough. You've won. Right. I'm pretty happy with how I handled that. I think I handled that pretty correctly. The Plague Monks, they do a good job up on the walls there. They're not well defended, but they're scrap little bastards, aren't they? Now, big question is, do I actually want this settlement? Because my instinct says no. No, I don't particularly. I've got no reason to want this settlement. I could just raise it to the ground. Oh. 10,000 would be lovely, wouldn't it? I could just come back and finish it off later. No! No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just... I get 5,000 if I settle it. 5 flipping thousand. But I don't want to settle it. I want to settle the place that's got the gemstones, because the gemstones have got to be worth enough money to justify it on an ongoing basis. This is not good, but if I settle it, I get the healing, and I kind of need the healing. Screw it, it'll be fine. It'll be 100% fine. Spend a little bit of food, just get it to level 2, loot and occupy, that's fine. I've picked up a scroll of power. Very, very nice indeed. A good old scroll of power. Right, and the Forbidden Jungle has been taken. Sentinels of Zeti now belongs to me. I should not have done that. That was stupid, but whatever. Right, okay. Public Order 69 for now. And let's get this thing... Let's just get the Public Order settled for the time being. Sentinels of Zeti, what have I just inherited? I've inherited... I get a level 2 scavenge pit. I'm not sure why, because this was held by High Elves, and before that point it belonged to Lizards, so neither of them would ever have built a scavenge pit, but screw it, whatever. And yeah, there's enough points left over in this territory to go straight up to level 3 already, which is very, very nice indeed. So the money's going down fast. That's fine. Sentinels of Zeti does not need to be defended, and it has nothing special about it. I should not have taken this place, but whatever, it's fine. How much money does this province produce right now? Tiny bit. Okay, let's build the Taskmasters Platform. Let's start taxing it. At least, if we're going to own this place, then we may as well flip and tax the damn thing. Or we could not tax it and instead set it to... You see, that's what I'm thinking about. That's how I justify continuing to expand. Because if I take 2 territories, and those 2 territories make up a province, and then I put the province into exploitative planning and then just turn tax province off, then I'm neutral. And sure, Skaven corruption goes up, but if I just build a couple of things that get the corruption down a bit, and then I don't overinvest in like anything that gets corruption up, okay, that's manageable. That's worth having a think about. Still, we've got the Forbidden Jungle. If food starts becoming a problem, that's what we should do. Remember that we need to do that. In which case, should I actually take Caverns of the Great Bat? Okay, this place has got... Ooh, Gem Cutter. Well, actually, does that produce money? It better produce money. If it's just producing actual trade resources, I'll be kind of annoyed. Maybe we just burn those 2. I don't feel like I need... I wouldn't mind that one. I wouldn't mind gemstones. Wouldn't mind some gemstones. And then, well, it does actually say they're for trade, as opposed to gold, which is just, it always says, hey, this just produces money, because isn't money fun? Also, how are you guys doing, by the way? Oh, I don't know. Whatever it is, they haven't actually managed to get back up to level 4 or rebuilt anything yet, so that's nice. Though, tragically, one of the buildings that did survive over on Great Turtle Isle was the workshop that lets them build more of the flipping Great Eagle Claw bolt thrower things, which is the one thing I'm most scared of, so that's a bloody shame. Why is the recovery rate so flipping high? That feels weirdly high for there being no assassin. Maybe that's a Skrolk perk I've taken. Speaking of which, my assassin, are you ready to... No, you've already done your business. Right, meet me at the old dwarf capital thing, alright? Just meet me there. We'll sort that out. You just stay here, because apparently you're nearly up to full strength already, which is very, very nice indeed. Now we just wrap up these 2, and once that's done, probably Teclis will be back off cooldown, and we can actually go and finish him off in a final showdown on Great Turtle Isle. But I know for a fact somebody is still up and around, because somebody went and founded the Mud Isles, and that did not used to be founded. So possibly we can just go there and sack the place, and it'll be fine. Still another 6 turns for Lord Mazdamundi performing his ritual. That's fine. That's under control. Everything's okay. I think... Oh, no. People have leveled up. Understandably, Arkling has leveled up. Wait. Arkling? Arkling is the one guy I wouldn't have expected to level up, but whatever. Let's get Inspiring Presence underway. He's got enough magic going on for the time being, so yeah, let's actually just start upgrading his army. And the Plague Priest is also flipping upgraded. Fine, so the Plague Priest has literally the same spells as Skrolk does. Okay, that's fine. So if you want another Skrolk, that's how you do that. Got it. And do I actually want him to be able to do anything? No, to be honest, I'd rather have him just have more movement, but that's not an option down here. So, tragically, not really going to be a thing. I guess just in case he ever does get involved in a fight, we may as well just start upgrading his magic. Sure, why not? Wait, what? He's got another 2 skill? Oh! I guess possibly because, like, a bonus of Skrolk is he starts off at level 3 or something. Fine, okay. Well, Bless with Filth is good, and Wither's good. Have both of them, sure. And with the money we've just made, Subaton. 3,000 needed to get that underway. Lovely. And the situation is under control. Corruption's creeping up a little bit. How's Marks of the Old One looking? Corruption is still falling for now. Possibly when Ultra the Hornrat gets up to level 4, I'll build a second rubbish pit. And Lord Skrolk, of course, has himself leveled up. Marvellous. And let's take Evasion purely for the sake of activating all of this, because this sounds fun. Right, Evasion, lovely. So next level, we'll get ourselves a bunch of new spells. Now, Order of Lawmasters, still no movement from them. Mazdamundi, what are you doing, if anything? You're doing something, whatever it is, I can't see it. Oh, there's a little something. Right. Now, are you gonna... No, you can't get past me. Even if you wanted to, you couldn't get past me. Because I'm kind of literally blocking the way back to your own settlement. Oh! They're coming! In they flipping come! Nice! I think they're... Okay. That wasn't quite what I was expecting. But that's fine too. Because now you're marching and you're going to be tired. And that means you can't run away. Oh, blimey! There's a guy in a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Right, one of their heroes has got to a high flipping level then. That's a bit intimidating. I thought Itza were just kind of pretty much done. They were just pretty much an also-ran at this point, but no. Just take out the settlement that's doing the ritual. It's right flipping there. Just take it out. Just go. No! Don't walk away from it. Why? One on the plus side. Okay, they've taken that, and I think they've sacked it, but not actually destroyed it. Just go over here. Go over here. Destroy this. It'll ruin the ritual. It'll be fun and hilarious. They'll hate it. Go on. That's right. No! No, 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 no. Yeah, no, wait, hang on. You're nowhere near strong enough. Right. You're all bloody hopeless. Could I give them a war... Ooh, I could probably give them a war coordination target, actually. I might be able to encourage them to go and snipe that. That'd be fun. Now, as for my Vampire Coast friends who are regardless bad neighbours, so they're just naffing off up north. Fine, so they've got 3 territories right now, and, you know, hopefully at some point they'll be useful. It's nice to have them around. It's nice to have someone not judgmental. Everyone's super judgmental about rats, but the people who are literally undead shambling monstrosities, they're a bit more open-minded, which is nice. And united against us. Okay. Unsurprisingly, the Citadel of Dusk technically only declared war because Mazdamundi asked them to. Well, that's weird, but quite frankly, it works for me, because, yeah, they've now managed to completely expose one of their armies, which is really interesting. So just go into normal sneaky mode, yep, stance stalking, and now this guy in march mode physically can't not give battle. And it's not a great looking army. It looks pretty basic to me. So, excellent. I guess we just get ourselves a free elf army there. Very, very good indeed. Oh, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought you were dead. How have you... Oh, it's a new rebelling army. Right. So, this place, I'm guessing that, yeah, it hit minus 100. Right. They're losing control of their flipping settlements. In a flipping hurry, aren't they? Yes, they flipping are. Right, well, this is all very, very interesting indeed. I can probably head straight over to Caverns of the Great Battle. Looks like I can get there immediately. That's fine. Should be able to go in there. That I... Why would I want it? Would I have any reason to want it, aside from just building happy things and then putting it into exploitative planning? Which I could just do. Like, that will be fine. I don't need to burn all these places to ground. Like, some of these I don't need. They're not worth anything. But I want this one for the gemstones, which may or may not be worth money. So I may as well take Caverns of the Great Bat. Screw it, why not? Let's go in there and take this at least. Right, in we go, and Skrolk can make it there immediately. Teclis doesn't seem to be back on his feet yet. Oh, yeah. Apparently this one's so flipping simple. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to auto-resolve this one. That's absolutely fine. So those guys are all dead. That's okay. I think we've seen that sort of a fight before. And yeah, I'm going to step inside, but I'm going to keep it level 1. I'm going to keep it level 1, step in, marvellous. So what does that mean for public order here? Public order is... Yeah, public order here now resets for me. Good. And Untainted starts dropping fast and Corruption starts going up fast. This place does not need actual military infrastructure at all, so I can probably, after just like, yeah, one turn actually healing up, and this is what the flipping assassin needs to be around for. Vomit, get back here as quick as you can, please, because the sooner you get here, the flipping better, because yeah, an embedded assassin can make a huge flipping difference to replenishing troop rates. So you're fine, and you also level up as well. Ooh. When I say you level up as well, new spells! Right, so, what have we got here? Power Drain, Winds of Magic Power Reserve plus 15. It's nice to have. Miscast base chance minus 50%. Honestly, your miscast doesn't seem to be happening that often at the minute anyways, that's fine. Pestilent Birth, new spell. Target the ground up to 60 meters away. Can't target if you're climbing, fine. Spawns into Plague Monks. Ooh. Okay, so literally Menace below, except I can do it anytime I want, once per battle only. Oh no, not once per battle. It's quite expensive. 9 is pretty expensive, really. I'd probably rather be using Wither, where my actual army is. Okay, or Plague. Right, so Plague is a Vortex spell, 20-second duration, increased armor-piercing damage if I upgrade the damn thing. Large magical damage, large air effect. Ooh. A great big damages a whole bunch of... Yeah, I think I can deal with that. But does the miscast chance go down at all? Yeah, but it's still at like a third chance of miscast. But that's fine. Or is that just for the over... I think it might just be for the overcast version. Fine, I don't really overcast anyway. I'm happy with just the base version. Okay, Plague. Plague sounds kind of hilarious. That sounds fun. Right. Big group of enemies, remember that's there. Stay here for one turn just to heal up, but at this point we're pretty much just shutting down Teclis one at a time. And when he does recover, he's got nothing here to retrain his army with. He's so screwed. Oh, this is perfect. This is flipping perfect. And quite frankly, if you want to come over here and take this back, you're never going to be able to, though, are you? Actually, you might. This is not a good army. This is basic crappy spearmen and archers, but they do outnumber you. So possibly we need to smash this, smash you, and then it's time for Skrolk's final showdown with Teclis. He'll probably be back on his feet by then. A great Turtle Isle. Burn that place to ground, burn this place to ground, because this is uninhabitable for me, so I definitely don't want to go taking that. I mean, it is Elven colony. Increases income from ports. No, it can't be worth holding this. We'll just burn it to the ground as a little kind of, you know, testament and memorial to Teclis and how much he bloody sucked. Right, that's fine. Time for something a bit more fun. Yeah, a big high elf army out in the field. Now, time to give my... time to give my warp lightning cannon a go. Oh, yes. Oh, and don't forget warp fire thrower. We can use that too. Oh, I'm so happy about everything right now. So, apparently, it's a bit of an even fight. I don't really buy that, to be honest. This looks like pretty basic stuff to me. This guy's level 7. He's taking a few battle skills. He's not so good in a one-on-one fight. Melee expert, armored... cavalry. He is up on a horse. Fine. But I think I've got enough. Bear in mind, Jeff, if he's cavalry, if I can just get my halberd lads, the storm vermin on him, he should fall apart pretty quickly. Yep, I think we can handle this. Lovely. And in terms of range, thankfully, no Eagle Claw bolt throwers, just basic archers. Well, I say basic archers, their range is 180, so they significantly outrange my slingers, but they can't outrange anything else. Fine. And that feels high enough, to be honest. I'll just start deployment as is. So, what we probably want to do is just basically fall back to open ground. Just be at the very, very rear here, because... Oh, wait, hang on. I need to see this. This is a... Oh, it's just a giant, terrifying ray gun. Oh, yes. I agree with this guy. He's excited to use this thing, and so am I. Oh, I love how ramshackle it looks. Oh, it looks like it's just about to explode any second. Oh, I love it. I love it with all my little shriveled hearts. Right, so at this point, we got all of this stuff. Oh, wait. This thing, because it's anti-large, cavalry counts as large. Oh, this is flipping specialised against him. The range isn't quite as good. It's about the same. It's about the flipping same, but it's not quite as flipping good. No, okay. That's fine. Let's just get you guys over here. That's fine. Right. Now, behind you... Oh, this is so fun. Right. big, proper, bloody line. Though apparently there's a flipping thing in the way, which I need to be careful of. So, Storm Vermin, Sword and Shield. First time we've seen these guys on the field as well. So these guys, for once, we've actually got something that hits hard, well-armoured, well-trained, good leadership. Not great leadership, but pretty darn good. Admittedly, the Plague Monks actually have better leadership, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, they've got way better armor, way more health in general. Melee attack is better, melee defense is better, weapon strength is a bit higher. But actually, they probably do a bit worse versus infantry, because it's only 2 up, and these guys are specialized anti-infantry troops. So probably, in terms of straight-up damage dealing, the Plague Monks are better, but these guys are better at holding the line, which is why I've put them right in the middle. And on the flanks, we've got the Storm Vermin with the Halberds. So, whenever their lord shows his face, get them into the fight there. Other new arrival today. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Warp Fire Throwers. Oh, these guys are going to be beautiful. They're going to be so sexy. Oh, you know what? I know exactly where I want to put you guys. I want to put you guys in the flipping forest. Right over here. Yeah. I think that's where I want to put you guys. And actually, we'll let you guys hang out with the ogres. And you guys just be ready to hop out of the flipping trees and burn everything to death, okay? You guys need to be a little bit further back. There you go, now you're hidden. Don't actually stand in front of the flamethrower, lads, by the way. That's probably a bad idea. Right, yeah. That will be absolutely beautiful. Oh, just imagine it. If they come running up to here and the warp fire thrower flames just literally come out of the woods unexpectedly. Oh, that'd be gorgeous. That'd be so sexy. Please let it happen. Please. Right. And, of course, we have got Arkling himself. Right flipping here. And, yeah. Our little guy here, who honestly doesn't do much. He's quite low level for the time being. But he's alright in a fight, if need be. He's not spectacular, but he's got plenty of health and he's got a strong weapon. So he can be thrown in if required. And of course, right at the front, we have got the 4 Gutter Runner Slingers. Lovely. Right, and they're just there to put a bit of extra firepower on anything that approaches me. Oh, this is one hell of an army. This is a hell of an army. This is going to be so damn beautiful. Start the battle. Now, are we at the right angle for them? I don't know, because they're over there. No, they're right at the far end. Okay. I mean, the thing is, I'm pretty confident they will come and get me, because I've got the range. If they don't come and attack me, then I'll just slowly bring up my artillery towards them. Like, I will win. Also, you've got a prince, I've got magic users. The longer you just wait for this to do something, then the more magic that I've just got stored up. Like, you guys waiting up here is stupid. That is just straight up stupid. I mean, I guess potentially luring me a little bit closer wouldn't be the stupidest thing in the world, and like having the hill is nice, but okay. For once, the enemy has not done what it normally does, and also, hang on, we've got, yeah, it's all just grouped together. Fine. Okay, you guys want to do that? That's 100% fine. We'll just come over to you nice and slow. That's okay. With the tactical map, I see what they're doing. They've literally decided to draw themselves up in the corner. Well, that's fine. I'm going to pull them out of the woods with the artillery anyway. They can't stay up there for long. Right, Plague Claws are now definitely in range of the first unit, if they can actually get a shot in. Or potentially, is something blocking them, because if the trees block them and they're not allowed to fire, or it's an altitude thing, then in that case, yes, actually, the elves have made a very good decision as to where to hide. Oh, they're proper scumming it up, aren't they? They're actually corner fighting. Oh, wow, the AI's learnt that trick. It's corner fighting on top of a hill in the middle of a forest. Oh, you bastards. You utter bastards. This is as close as I can get without being in arrow range. If I don't have a shot with any of my artillery right now, then the plan's kind of just gone to hell. Oh, I've got a shot. Oh, that's such bad news for you guys, because the warp cannon just found something it can actually fire at. Oh, it just missed. Okay, well, it has found something it can fire on, so that's good in its own way. Oh, it is just hitting trees. Oh, this is a disaster. Right, okay. Never mind. I need to advance very, very rapidly into this area. To do that, I'm going to screw up their formation. I'm going to screw up their formation by summoning clan rats right into the bloody middle of it. They're going to die immediately, but screw it, it'll buy me some time. Right, now, all the rest of you, just push forward, please. Push forward into the flipping thing. Just as quick and as close as you can. Get in there, lovely. Everyone just get in there. You guys can stay at the back, however, and just basically, if you have a shot, like, take it, but other than that, don't really bother. Right, so, all of you, lovely. You, what can you do to potentially, like, help out or whatever? I've got, ooh, these guys could potentially help out a little bit. Can we call down some, we can call down a bit of lightning. Yeah, call down a bit of lightning just to screw them up a bit. Right, now we're firing back. Good. You don't have the Pestilent Clanstone equivalent, though, do you? No, you don't. Fine, okay. Those guys are backing off immediately. That's a little bit on the negative side, to be honest. I feel like they were still some way off, but okay, fine. What have you? Fine, you want to fight? Let's flipping fight. Let's get in here and flipping do this. I've actually, for once, got the army to pull it off. And now let's just keep them disrupted. Keep them disrupted. This is where there's a hell of a lot of archers. Let's just get them busy and out of the way. You guys, just keep some stuff busy, please. Don't let them fire at me. And, hang on a flipping minute here. Let's just give you guys a nice big charge and aggressive angry bonus. You guys are now angry about something. Just get over here. Right, you guys, I see you. Luckily, I've got some flipping stuff ready for you. Right, in come all of you lads. Right, you guys, get flipping forward. What else can you do that can help me out here? You got yourself a Scorch. That looks like a good spot for it. Mind. And anytime you're ready. You were a bit late on the Scorch there, but that's fine. I'll forgive you on this occasion. Right, they're all kind of looped in this area. So, screw it. Let's just drop some lightning on them. And let's also get some rats behind them just to cause this front line to break. Very, very nice indeed. In comes some support. You guys. Get back here. I want these guys surrounded. That'll be the end of you lot. These guys have absolutely no shot at anything, which is amazing. But the Storm Vermin Halberd have managed to get on top of the Prince here, together with... Ooh, okay, he was hunting down my guy, was he? Alright, fine, whatever. Well, that's okay. Hopefully we've got specialised weapons for this sort of thing. So hopefully you'll go down pretty quickly from that. Going down... Oh, yeah. Looks to me like you're losing health very, very quickly indeed, including a hell of a lot of actual bits of supporting fire coming in there. These guys are falling apart. My infantry is actually doing the job, albeit it's taken a few knocks, because this is not really how I wanted to fight this at flipping all. The archers have now been driven off. They're running. Let's get some more flipping backup at the rear here, just to encourage these guys to break. Right, you guys get in the back of here, please. You guys are doing a good job. Actually, you guys are doing literally nothing at all. Push forward, push forward. Let's flipping do this. This is messy. This is not how I wanted to fight this. I brought artillery so we wouldn't have to do this, but screw it. These guys are doing pretty bloody well. Enemy Lord is wounded, so they're all going to be panicking about that in a minute. Fine. This has been far scruffier than it needed to be. Ooh, this looks like a good spot for some flipping lightning just to make sure you guys get the message that you need to be like, you know, not flipping here. There you go. You guys on here. In comes some more flipping pelts. That should be the job done. Right. Now, ideally, ride a few of them or shoot them down or something, because... No, they're in march mode. Screw it. They're as good as dead. They're in march mode. They can't retreat. Lovely. Job done. This was supposed to be the battle. I showed off my warp cannons. You ruined it. Screw you. Okay. Eat the captives. Get my strength back up. Probably would speed things up a little bit. Yeah, sure. Why not? Just eat the captives. Nice. Right. So he's dead. And you are going to... Yeah, you're going to recover your health very, very quickly indeed. Let's just keep you here just to recover for just one turn. That's absolutely lovely, in fact. Very nice. Do you have a... One of your things isn't restoring... No, you don't have restoring captives. No, you're increasing mobility. Yeah, I remember. That's why I've got you embedded in this army. It's a damn good thing, too. And you've got the arms dealer thing, the triangulation thing, too. Yeah, missile damage up. Very, very nice indeed. Or ammunition up for... for everyone. Ooh, ammunition or missile damage for missile and also artillery. Yeah, triangulation 3, screw it. Boom, love it. Right, you stay here. Your loyalty is presumably... Your loyalty is 8 right now. That's okay for the time being. Nothing to worry about for the minute. Right, let's get over here. You, my good man. One, we need to get you into... Well, I could get you a bit further up, but... Let's just get you embedded in... Or I could just stop this guy. Wait. That's not my guy. This is my guy. Right, lovely. You're not much of an assassin, but I think you've actually got specialised assassin equipment now. You're a Scar veteran. If I could get you out of the way, how much... Oh, 63% chance to succeed now. Oh, yeah. Because I think I gave you, 8% that's that pet wolf I gave you. So do that. You were likely to do that, damn it. Oh, bloody hell. You suck so much. Right. Move you back into normal just in case. Now, what's going on up here? Because the... So the Forces of Chaos have got this place actually under siege. But if they don't actually manage to win that siege inside 5 turns, then technically the ritual has been completed because it doesn't matter the place is under siege. You guys better be planning to go in, by the way, or I'm going to be really flipping annoyed. Because otherwise I'm going to actually have to kill the flipping Forces of Chaos in order to push my way in, which will be very irritating. Turns remaining before garrison runs out of supplies, 5. Okay, so 5 turns before they even get weaker. Right. So basically, I need these guys to attempt an assault, and then, well, either succeed, that's fine, or fail. Or these guys bother dealing with Kotek. Could you just deal with Kotek, please? Hang on, diplomacy. Clan skier. Seriously, could you just... It's right there. Just take out Kotek, please. What even is Kotek? Ooh. Kotek has pastures. We've located more pastures. Right. Well, I know where I'd like to be then. Warpstone and pastures. Yeah. Yes, I'd like to be here. And rat friends at my back. Okay. This all works. This all works very much indeed. Speaking of which, Vomit the Contagious apparently leveled up from failure, because that's just how this game works. Right. He's already a specialist. He's already a flipping specialist. I guess I could use Assassinate to get the chance of that up. Enemy heroes are becoming more numerous and common, so screw it. Let's just get that up. We'll just make the assassination a bit better. Now, we've got big piles of money available to me right now. And in particular... Oh, you're level 5. I have literally no need of any of the stuff at level 5, but you are level 5. So I don't need any of the advanced military stuff. I could, in theory... Actually, hang on. Isn't this place... This place is a ritual site. Yeah, this place is an occasional ritual site. So, okay. Let's give ourselves more flipping actual defences and in the form of, a bigger garrison. Screw it, let's just get the world's most ridiculous mega garrison going on here. And also warp lightning capacitors for even more flipping money in this territory. Nice. Before I spend all that money, there's probably settlements that don't even... Yeah, Ultra the Horned Rat does make money, but could actually have capacitors. You. How about you? Yeah, you've already got a level 2 up towards 3, but in all fairness, the money being made here is not spectacular. The money being made here is non-existent. That's still +4, even with taxes, and even with the gnawing hunger business. So it's still making some money. So I kind of feel like we may as flipping well have taxes back on there, because that's just a bit of a waste that it's not. The taxes on here. Taxes are on here as well, and that's making barely any money, because that place still needs to grow a lot yet. Okay, what else do we have? Because this place is making some money. Okay, this place deserves to have, at some point, okay, if I got rid of that and, get rid of that, just for a bit of extra money back, and then build the capacitors there. Just build the capacitors everywhere. The capacitors are really good. Let's just have them flipping everywhere. And now I've literally got 2 slots I've got nothing to do with. I mean, I could increase the growth rate, but this place is already level 5, and everything's almost level 3. So the growth rate doesn't really do anything. Even at its highest level, it's just growth, casualty replenishment, scave and corruption. It's not helping me in any significant way. Could have the Taskmasters Platform. Actually, I could have that here, because then I can get that up to level 5, because I do need that at level 5 sooner or later. So screw it. I'll have that here, because I just get that to level 5, just it needs to be level 5 somewhere, because some technology is locked behind that, so I will need that eventually. Fine, that'll do for the time being. Probably Axolotl, we just turn off the tax for the time being, at least until it stabilises. Speaking of which, Axolotl, just keep building flipping scavenge piles, alright? And I could get wood coming in, and actually wood would help out with the, yeah, the untainted business. So screw it, let's get that done too. Let's just get some wood coming in, because then the woodsmen will come in, and they're untainted, because they're not rats or something. I'm not sure how it works, to be honest. Oh, vampiric corruption's still bloody going up. Like, vampiric corruption's going... maybe I should double down on trying to get, like, Skaven corruption up in Axolotl, because then, at the bare minimum, at least it's not vampiric corruption. It's better than that, I guess. And one important thing, my little plague priest, who is, like, not actually helping that much. Right, you, my good man, it's time for you to go on holiday. What's the easiest way to get you into the flipping sea? Ah, it is indeed via our lovely economic heartlands down here. Marvellous. Right. And once he's out on the sea, he can go and have a little explore in this direction. And go and see what he can find. Because I know this place is High Elf Central. That's fine. So we'll just ignore that for the time being. Because I can literally see what holds that island. Because it's the other half of the Citadel of Dusk. It's the Fortress of Dawn. So ignore that. No, that's still held by the Fortress of Dawny lot. That's alright. That's okay. Leave them be. But yeah, you stay here. I think that's about all we want to do this turn. Yeah, I think actually we're okay there. Some good victories under our belt. Now we just need to see if we can capitalise on them a little bit. And ideally, see if we can bloody get into this place full stop. Right, nothing from Lothar, nothing from the Lawmaster. Still no sign of flipping Teclis. Their army's desperately trying to get home, but it's kind of stuck behind mine. Okay, Nagaron, Cult of Pleasure. No, nothing from anyone yet. And Itza has successfully attacked the Quetzal garrison. Fine, so they're coming to get Quetzal back. That Itza force needs to be watched out for. Sooner or later, that's going to cause trouble. Now, any chance you're actually listening to my war coordination request? Because I just made a request that you... No. They've completely flipping ignored it, because of course they have. Vampire Coast just moves back to the Blood Swamps and around. As long as their agents don't come into my territory, I'm fine with them, to be honest. Now, what have we actually got? Ah, huge numbers of flipping demolitions. Great. So, Southern Spine of Sotek. We know what we want to build there, and it is indeed a massive increase in... No, just stop it. It's a massive increase in money. Slave wheels, plus 60% from literally all buildings. That's damn big. And the same business over in the Headhunters Jungle. Got rid of that, and I want to do the same thing again. This is going to be a big increase in my actual... And we got rid of that as well over there. Why did I get rid of that? I don't know why I got rid of that. Possibly I got rid of that just because I desperately wanted to get the... Probably it's just the rubbish pit. A building I originally thought was, well, rubbish. But now I actually consider basically one of the most important things to lay down as early as flipping possible. Right, Lord Skrolk is as good as healed up there. He's pretty much ready to head on to the next, which is marvellous. And then we've got... Ah, you've fallen back into the city. So we got Senga, and then we got your garrison. Right, this force here is... I would say, good enough shape. Oh, look at the movement of the benefit this guy gives. I love the benefit this guy gives. This guy is just beautiful. You can just move so flipping far. This is just in normal. That's in flipping normal. Just look how far they can move in March. That's ridiculous. I love this guy. I need to have more people travelling around with the Warlock Engineers. They're worth it just for that, quite frankly. Right. It's time to go put these guys under siege. They'll probably come outside to try and take care of me. They're currently trying to muster, so we absolutely want to get in there before they're capable of doing it. But this time, you can't just hide in the woods, you cowardly bastards. This time, you have to come out to me. No. I'm going to give them one turn to actually try and come out. That's fine. Wait, it's not a walled settlement? I thought this was a walled settlement. Hang on. Oh, no. My mistake, sorry, I thought this was walled settlements. I don't know where I got that impression from, but no, it's not. It's got level 3 basic recruitment, the harbour, Shrine of Asurian, and the Elven Colony. No, sorry, my flipping mistake. Right, well in that case, let's get in here and finish these bastards off, because I think we can flip and handle this. They've got themselves one Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. Those things are annoying. Range 370. Range of my lads is... I have just got the range on their thing. So if they try and get into range of me, I can nail them. Plus, I do have the Menace Below. Though, speaking of the Menace Below, I'm going to give myself 2 charges of that. And then I'll get some food back from this fight anyway. And then the 2 people are... You are a... hybrid weapon infantry. So you have actually got yourself some missile damage. But it's not... Actually, it is. It's massive range. Oh, blimey. You're a bow specialist, Lord. Interesting. I've not seen one of you before. I thought the people who had ranged weapons as Lords were shorter range than that. Fine. You're going to be irritating to deal with. And then we've got a noble melee specialist. That's fine. Okay, that's okay. Right, and then mostly it's... Sea Guards times many. They've all got bows. There's a lot of bows there. Okay. I would have liked, you know, to see maybe some more spears and less Sea Guards, but... I think we can pull them forward with the artillery, and then we can win a straight-up fight. It might be a bit dicey, but we can pull it off. So the way this works is going to be a bit on the dodgy and weird side, by the way, which is basically I'm going to hang around at the back and they're going to have to charge forward because otherwise I can attack them with artillery. But then they're going to get in range with their bows, which are going to outrange my gutter runner slingers, and then I'm going to have to run forward to them. So both of us are going to have a turn charging forwards into fire. So it's going to be a fair fight in at least one regard. Right, Winds of Magic are a bit on the low side, so let's gamble for a bit extra here. And Reynard's with me. Not much, but he'll do. Right, start the deployment and start the battle. And they are pretty much where I want them to be. Good, alright, that's fine. That's fine. I might just slightly rejig the positioning and angles of my artillery just a tiny, tiny bit there. Just to make sure we're safe. And yeah, they have to run forward. They don't have a choice. Otherwise, I'm just going to be able to flipping artillery them all flipping day. Now, speaking of which, you guys should be coming into range. Yep. Very, very soon indeed. And, Warp Lightning Cannon anti-large. Well, I would say a Great Eagle is just the flipping target. Oh, that's perfect. That's just absolutely flipping marvellous. So, in they come. Range coming up on the range here. And, yeah, Warp Lightning Cannon will get 1 shot in over there. Then they've got these things over here. Now, I know they're not going to be in range just yet, but if we just... Actually, screw it. As soon as I start firing, there'll be a bit of confusion. That'll be the time to drop Menace Below on them. So, in we come. And ready. Firing it. Should be coming into... Yep, momentarily coming into range. First shot will go against the infantry. And they'll probably know immediately and panic. And that does some good work. Right, lovely. Oh, this thing's got really limited ammo, by the way. This thing's got very limited ammo. Right, let's leave the infantry to this. I want to focus the Warp Lightning Cannon on the Grey Eagle. Because that thing is large and flying. But in comes the... Ooh, and that completely missed. It's a bit on the inaccurate side, mind. It is a bit inaccurate, which I was hoping for better in that regard. Yeah, now they're going to start running. Now they start running, I'm going to say screw you, and I'm just going to have a whole bunch of flipping rats attack your only artillery. There we go. So now these guys are going to start taking some damage very, very fast indeed, and probably it'll be enough to chase them off. But yeah, now these guys are all very confused, because now some of their units have now turned to try and take out this, and lovely. The Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower has been eliminated. It's shattered. It's not coming back. Good. Right. So, you, my good man, have you managed to land a single hit on this thing yet? I'm going to be honest, I'm a little unimpressed with this thing. It seems to be missing an awful flipping lot. Like, the Plague Claw Catapult seems to be much more flipping accurate. Though, yeah, the advantage, what we've managed to do here is we've just kept the archers back. And speaking of which, more archers. Let's just keep you way flipping back for the time being. Because I don't want you firing at all, thank you. So let's just get you over here. I mean, these guys are technically supposed to be breaking, but they seem to keep fighting regardless. Like, they just seem to fight on. These guys keep taking damage, even though this unit's supposed to have blatantly broken and it says it's fleeing. But it just doesn't seem to. It just seems to happen anyway. Right. My Gutter Runner Slingers may have got a bit carried away there, actually. To be perfectly honest, I kind of wanted you to just keep going. Yeah, skirmish mode back on, please. Just back it to the front. Back out to the front, thank you. What have you got that can help me out here? We've got ourselves Scorch, but Scorch isn't great, to be honest. Lightning's got a bit of range on it, but they're not bunched up yet. Wait for them to be bunched up for the time being. Oh, yes, okay. That worked. That flipping worked when we finally hit that flipping eagle. Yeah, that'll flip into it. Right, okay. Time to buy myself a bit of time here. So in go my guys. They're gonna start falling apart in flipping seconds. And you, get over there. Okay. We got ourselves a lord. Actually, no, we don't. We got ourselves a noble. Okay, it's a noble on foot. So probably best to just send plague monks at him, because he is technically infantry, counts as infantry, so he's fine. Now, just move around here, and let's start getting the good units moving up on this side as well. Those ogres need to be ready to start kind of heading over there. Right, that bird's screwed, which is nice. Actually, what else is large? I'm not sure we've got anything else large in this battle. So, you may as flipping well. Right, you guys, just start taking pot shots to the back at this point. So these guys are now starting to fall apart pretty quickly. Their infantry line is pretty much already given up. My little halberd lad's doing good work. In goes the warp lightning cannon. It doesn't feel powerful enough. That's the problem. It just doesn't feel strong enough. I want to keep you guys at the back. You guys are taking way too much damage, actually. Right. Somebody get over there. Hit these guys, please. No, not you. You. Get over there and start chasing them off. Ouch, my warp fire throws did not have a good first engagement there. Get over here and hit these guys. I think you'll be able to do some better work over there. Right, you drop some lightning over here just to start chasing these guys off. These ogres are going to take a fair bit of a battering, but at this point, I think we can just start basically slamming them around a bit. Like, with their lord hopefully momentarily dead, yeah, the noble's in trouble. And then, oh, in comes that fire. Lovely. In comes that fire. So here we go. Flamethrower lads, come on. Let's do something here. I want you to see something. Come on, get yourselves. Just get some firing on them, please. Get some firing on them. Lovely. Right. Everyone, just start moving forward. So at this point, I think we're good to just basically chase them off the field. Orcs, get over. No, not orcs. Ogres. Sorry. I always get those confused, and that's probably offensive. All of you, just start moving forward at this point. They're starting to collapse. This army is finally strong enough to pull this off. Oh, that's a lot of firepower coming over there, though. That's a lot of concentrated firepower. And wouldn't it just suck if, like, several people were to all flipping drop lightning on you at the same time? That would be terrible, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would just be flipping awful. Right, speaking of which, ooh. How about we give you guys a bit of mad chaos charge bonus? Because I think that would make you very, very good indeed. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I'm pretty happy with that. You guys are pretty much shattered. You guys are pretty much done. In comes the artillery. In comes the fire. In comes everything. Job done. Very, very nice indeed. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. And there's that warp fire. Didn't really get to see that doing a huge amount, but it's very flipping powerful. Missile damage 127. Job flipping done. Well done there. Little bit scruffy. Little bit scruff at the end, but this new army is doing the job. It can go up against elves in a straight up fight, and it can actually win pretty handily. Bunch of food been gathered. Now, do I actually want to bother having this place? Or would I just rather it be razed to the ground? I'm never going to be able to hold on to the whole thing, but it does have a port, which means it makes good money. Yeah, if it's got a port and it makes good money, screw it. We'll just occupy it at level 1, and we'll just make this ours. Nice. So, leadership +5 against high elves. Very, very nice indeed. Senga was killed. Picked up a Luckstone. Citadel of Dusk has actually been taken out. You're at 10 out of 10 loyalty. Excellent. We're managing loyalty much, much better indeed. This is an elven colony, which means it is... it's one of those. Yeah, once again, we're not building an undercity. We're building an overcity with all sorts of special magic stuff. Anything special you got for me other than that? No. There are special ports, which is nice, and this place is going to increase the income from ports, like, all over the shop. Very, very nice indeed. +2% all regions. Good. Right. Pretty happy with that. That is the south of this country officially locked down. And with that done, and with Teclis on the ropes, we've pretty much got the south of this continent almost on lockdown. So, that's enough for now, ladies and gentlemen. Next time, we need to figure out how we're going to deal with the ritual site of the Bloody Lizards, where, weirdly, they might actually be saved by the forces of chaos that have actually got them under siege, because they might be able to get the ritual done before the flipping forces of chaos finish them off, which would be very annoying, but that does seem to be what's actually potentially about to happen. And I suspect yet we've got one last showdown with Teclis and Skrolk. And after that, well, I'd say it's time to start looking over the sea. Because as soon as our little plague rat buddy, yes, there he is. He actually can start doing that right now. Our little plague rat buddy can just, his name's Chant apparently. What a lovely name. He gets on the ocean. He's on his way. Me and him are going for a bit of an explore. And do we want to go to Dawn's Light? Yeah, sure. Why the flip not? Ooh. Dawn's Light belonging to Clan Moors. Yeah. There's some rat friends over there, so I'd say let's go and say hello to our rat friends. It's going to take us a few turns to get over there, but once we do, we can check in with how Queek Headtaker's doing. He's not dead yet, which is quite frankly good, so, you know, that's progress. We'll check in with how he's doing, and we'll see if maybe it's worth having a think about invading to get hold of some more pasture land, as well as how far north I want to risk exposing myself. Because the Itza, I think, need to be taken care of once and for all. They've kind of recovered a bit and come back with a very big, very dangerous army. So I need to get some flipping halberd storm vermin ready to go to take care of them. Because, yeah, this is suddenly looking... Ooh, blessed Croxagors. Yeah, they're looking a little bit on the dangerous side, actually. Maybe we need to bring Skrolk over to deal with them. Finish them off once and for all. Still, all of that coming very, very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Total War Warhammer 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. You know, I really hope we've agreed open borders with Japan, by the way. Otherwise, they have basically just invaded. I may have picked the wrong fight over... Yep. And my cities, of course, have got even more flipping high-tech, though mysteriously still completely dependent on, you know, an aqueduct. Now, I'm not saying your entire army is mostly already dead, but it kind of actually is.